the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington football team. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
To Hunt, 180! What is that?
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Can't.
Across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Oh, and now he bowls it over. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
And no room to maneuver there. Give them a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it's third down.
Cougar 19!
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
Let's see what you got. Ready, hut!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you hate to just start out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time. I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it.
Let's go now.
Continue their drive.
Cowboy 80.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
I'm going to run you over. Hut.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Daniil Hunter drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Dustin Hopkins for the Washington field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
27,
The Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. They got 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud. They take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
The hunt! 180! Check pass. Check pass. Gun. 26 months. Hey, yo. What is that?
They go play action. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 62 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
It's the score, Vikings 7, Washington 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Pick it up, D. Riggs. Check go.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
Go street. 65. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Viking 18.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? 45. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let him know. 45. Mike, Ready, go!
They run the counter. Gibson. He's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ready, ready!
2nd and 4. Dancing to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Set!
Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Check smash. Check smash. Mike, 45. Hey, tight. Get up.
He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, it's a lot easier for him and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen is pretty sensational.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
3 down.
What's that? On 2nd and 12, Cousins. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and 1. On play action, Cousins. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down.
To Hunt! 180! Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right.
This is Mostert. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
We got 3.
Where's the hot? Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins completes it to the fullback Ham. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
To Hunt! 180! Watch tight. Tight end's right. What's that?
They'll run with Mostert. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now when the ball were hit, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
What if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
Out there
Panther
set ready
60,
for this
Panther
next
60.
drive, the Washington offense. And in enemy
Warriors
territory
70.
last time
Hustle,
through the
hustle,
interception.
hustle,
We'll
go.
see what they do on this drive.
I can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling
Let's
with the
go now.
interception?
Cowboy
How much
80.
does that change what you do?
Buffalo
I think it
18.
does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll talk it
Here
over
we go.
here before
Shaq,
what'll be an
Brocco,
important
80.
third down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the go.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
48-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. But it'll be second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Check. Hey, watch this. Ready, go.
Being chased out left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
This defense has been very disruptive
Ready,
early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home.
Ready.
And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick there on the coverage. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. If they've stopped them 2 out of 3 times, usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Can't believe they even let you play.
Cousins on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up second down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Hot.
On second down, here's the option. Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Check go.
Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Not much there, only a yard.
Go!
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A gain of two there on the heels of a one-yard pickup on first. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 45.
On first down, it's Gibson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Bronco 80.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Let go.
2nd and 3. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make...
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And Washington has made this a one-score game.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season, got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
Great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Yellow. What is that?
Cousins now to throw on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's taken down.
List 50.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Strong right.
Gun.
Four down. Check. 26, Mike.
Leave it. Ringo, 48. What is that?
Play fake. Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Jefferson downfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up pulling one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
19, Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check, 45 to Mike.
Ready, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Flush to his right. And he's got a man here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
60 Bison.
Tackle there by Patrick Peterson. 2nd and 6. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Daniil Hunter in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Here we go.
Washington on 3rd down.
70,
5 out of 9 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Check go.
Flush down right. On the run, he'll let this, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
18 Rattler,
Back to throw now on first down. This is brought in by Gibson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Set. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Gonna give this time to Taylor. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Dragon 60. 45, Mike, 45. Ready, go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Intercepted by the
Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and
The
long.
hot.
Gotta
180.
push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs
Go to hot.
live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
brings up
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and field it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On second down, Mostert. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Where's the hot?
On first and 10, Cousins completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
You got 3 down, 3 down.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
First down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Mostert. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
And 7 at the 46-yard line.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Play action now. Cousins. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 36. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Minnesota.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tight right. Solo out there. Check the outs out there. Out. 3 down.
Where's the hot?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? Miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The hunt. 180.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Let's go, Mike.
What is that?
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row they've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
The Vikings will continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.